As the sun sets, first up, Old Dog from Spain. Coming off a very close, controversial win. Let's see if they can be more definitive in this one. Up first is Juan Manuel Márquez from Mexico. They are the IBF title holder. The last time they were in action, they scored that dramatic TKO victory. Let's see how they do in this one.
This is going to be an intense stare-off before the fight starts.
This bout is scheduled for 12 rounds of boxing. In the red corner, from Spain, the Old Dog. Fighting out of the blue corner, from Mexico, the current IBF champion, Juan Manuel Dinamita Márquez.
An open-air outdoor stadium. What a venue for this contest.
Todd, you know when you've got two fighters there that really believe they're going to win, really want to get it on, this is when it gets stupid.
Thousands of fans here in attendance tonight, but when the bell rings, there will only be two that we're talking about. We have high hopes and aspirations for this fight. Trying to land that jab. Counter shot lands. Those counter punches have to hurt. Lucky that hook didn't score. And he misses with the left uppercut. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. A perfect counter shot. Nothing quite like the chemistry between a fighter and their coach, and this partnership is working great. And he just misses with that jab. Tough to be a judge in this fight as both fighters have had their big moments.
Perfectly matched. Skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
Swinging big and missing big with that hook. Punch, counter punch. It's all offense all the time. Nice counter. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. As bad as boxing judging can be sometimes, there's no doubt who won that round.
You can't leave it up to the judges. It's up to you as the fighter, and the cornerman's got to put a firecracker on that fighter. Get out there and get the job done.
Here we go for round two. That last round was huge for him, Johnny. How does he keep the momentum going?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Every time he throws a punch, a receipt is coming right back. This is a historical moment. Not many boxers get to 50 fights. An absolute warrior. That counter punch caught him clean. Beautiful counter punch. The straight right just misses. That jab misses.
Both fighters landing in these exchanges. Judge is going to have a tough job.
skill for skill, tap for tap, just like a match made in heaven.
He parries away that left hook. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Nice slip to avoid the jab. Well done with that counter shot. Straight right just misses. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Well, we know they got the advantage so far, but how does this match get turned around?
Dominance, without a doubt, made it look so easy.
The bell rings and we start the third. Coming off that great round, let's see if they can build on momentum here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Nice counter shot. This fighter has a killer instinct. Just look at this KO percentage. Over 70% of their fights have ended early. Good counter punching. And he misses with that jab. Perfect counter lands. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. Catch and shoot. How about that time counter shot? This fighter loves throwing straight power shots. Their opponent has got to get that head off the center line. Well, they're going deep into the gas tank on this round. That left hook missed. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Well, there was no doubt about who won that round.
I seriously hope the judges kept their eye on this fight because if they haven't, there's going to be abs.
There's the bell for round 4. After a really strong round, let's see if they can finish the job.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Good counter punch. Beautiful counter shot. They have no respect for each other's punching power. This fighter, one of the top 5 in the world, no doubt about it. Nice counter punch right up the middle. One punch could change anything when these two step in the ring. And he wasn't with Márquez's days. Good job trying to back out of trouble.
Got caught sleeping on the job. What do? You step back, steady yourself, recompose yourself, then boom, back into it. But do not make those mistakes. This is the wrong place to fall asleep.
Back and forth they go in this round. The momentum continues to shift.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
Incredible work rate. He threw a punch and just got countered. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. It's no secret who has the advantage after that last round. Let's see what the... Things are starting to heat up now as we enter the fifth. Well, there's no doubt about who won that last round. Let's see what he has for us here in the next one.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
They exchange punches. Márquez is hurt. Trying to buy time. It appears that the moment of trouble has passed, at least for now.
Defense, defense, defense is everything because they got shot once. They know they can get caught again. So for now, just defense. Work on defense. Blocking and stopping and shooting.
Every time they throw a shot, they get countered. Real good back and forth between these two fighters.
Perfectly matched. Skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them. More than happy.
Tried to score with a jab. There's a counter shot. You can see from the record, this fighter is fantastic and is really difficult to get past. Time they drop their guard, they get caught. They both want a knockout, you can tell. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. The momentum, they've got the advantage. How do they carry that into the next round?
As long as they don't get complacent, you think this is too easy. If they keep this same...
There's the bell to start round 6. That round was complete domination. Let's see if we can shake things up here in this round.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just...
Whoa, Johnny, out of nowhere, look at this! Márquez is rocked! Looks like trouble was averted.
Green Days now needs to steady the pace. Get the pace back to normal.
That uppercut just missed. And he scores with the counter. Nice counter shot. Punch. Pretty close fight here in this round.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. She's like a match made in heaven.
His stamina is off the charts. That hook was thrown with some bad intentions. Nice counter punch right up the middle. Might want to think of holding on here for a minute. That jab misses. This round could go either way. 10 seconds to go. Pretty dominant round there. Let's see how they respond here in the next round.
You can't leave it up to the judges. It's up to you as the fighter. And
what they say now. I like to welcome everyone. everybody out. To the samurai. Indeed, 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 indeed. Here we go, one side. Really need. Very beautifully, little rated. A little battle raps for you. Little battle rap. Really need. What you got? Very beautifully, a little rated. A little battle raps for you. So a lot. So come on through. Big eyes looking like skies and binoculars. Two nights live singing by the opera house, but not in it. Just by it, someone alongside it. A long silence. A strong, vibrant, meditative song of guidance designed to raise eyelids sublime and save the assignments with warm regards and age kindness for today's climate. In the vein, the gang violence meets the gang's demises, and it bangs, rises like wings on a plane, plus a pilot who can fly into the eye. Hurricane, Irish stylish, same shoe in different sizes, with evidences of the mileage and the growth. Top hats and coats, tuxedos and throats where the
Cornerman's got to put a firecracker on that fight to get out there and get the job done.
Round 7, here we go. Got all the momentum on their side after that last round. Let's see what they do here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Good counter punch. They are not going to let this one go to the judges. Neither one of them want this to go to the judges' scorecards. Nice counter shot. Beautiful counter punch. Punch, counter punch. It's nothing but air on that left uppercut. Márquez is in trouble. I don't believe what we're seeing here.
Now they've got to wake up, they've got to get on the back foot, clear the head a little bit, then jump back into it again. It's all about the hustle. Get back on it.
Well done with that counter shot. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Talk about a one-sided 3 minutes. We just saw it.
I seriously hope the judges kept their eye on this fight because if they haven't, there's going to be absolute uproar.
And we enter the 8th round. This fight has been very one-sided. What are we going to have in this round?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Good counter punching. Punch, counter punch. You don't want to go tit for tat in there in this fight. Catch and shoot. You couldn't write a script like this. This is like Rocky versus Apollo. Perfect counter shot. And he scores with the counter. How about that time counter shot? hook just can't find the target. His stamina is off the charts. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. The winner of this surely will get a world title shot. And down goes Old Dog. Wow, that seemed to be the punch he was...
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Are you okay?
Gotta wonder how big of a factor that knockdown's gonna be. Both fighters starting to get tired as we start round 9. They really got banged up last round. What can they do here to change the momentum?
What a heavy knockdown. How are they going to come back from that? They staggered back to the corner. They've got to freshen them up, alert them again, get them back on point again. This round, they've got to coast around. Don't get involved. Give yourself another 3 minutes to get your head clear.
He scores with the counter. He threw the hook, didn't land. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. They exchange punches. Beautiful counter shot. Starting to take some deep breaths now, but still fighting hard. To be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. They exchange punches. Nice straight. Every time they drop their guard, they get caught. Beautiful counter punch. Missing with that right hook. You can see the heavy breathing, but that's not slowing him down. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Stamina is always an issue in a prize fight.
There's a lot on the line here.
There's the bell to start round 10. They let it all hang out in the last round. What do they got left?
An amazing pace and tempo set in the last round. Can you keep this up? Me personally, I don't think that's possible. And if they can, their training, their conditioning would have been ridiculous, like they're in the army. But these guys, if they can keep up this pace, we are in for a great night.
Throws the jab, but it doesn't score. Good job defending the jab. The only fear you have with this fighter is, has he punched himself out? Which one of these athletes is going to be the first to get rocked? Straight right just misses. Every time he throws a punch, a receipt is coming right back. And counter punching. The straight right just misses. know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Now you start wondering how much work these two fighters did in the gym.
You cannot gas out. If you prepared right, slept right, ate right, and did everything right for this fight, you have no excuse for gassing out.
There's the bell to start round 11. That 1 minute break surely wasn't enough for him to completely recover.
Exerted a lot of energy in the fight so far. Now they're shattered. This is what you call championship rounds. If you have done the work, slept right, ate right, prepped right, I'm expecting you to get through this. If not, if you've cheated.
And he couldn't take any more. Down goes Márquez. What a knockout headshot. Let's watch it again. And they knew it when they threw it.
Where did that come from? What?
1, 2, 3. They're back up now, but they've got to be cautious. Cannot afford to trade back now, can they, Johnny?
The corner needs to think nice and sharp. They know their fight. They know what their fight's capable of doing and what their fight can and cannot take. This is going to be a tough decision to make.
And he scores with the counter. Halfway through the round, and they're struggling a little bit.
Is that forever hope? Remember the fight at Evander Holyfield? He could be behind on points until the last 10 seconds, but he's fighting like he's going to put it back. That's the kind of hope we need to see.
Nice counter shot. Nice idea with the jab, but does not land. That counter shot lands. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. Final 10 seconds here, and the corner better get warmed up. They've got some work to do. This next round is going to be crucial considering the knockdown we just witnessed.
I love the response, though.
And there's the bell to start round 12. He couldn't finish him off in the last round. Let's see what this has in store for us.
Oh, listen to me. If I knock somebody down like that round, you know this round coming out? He's getting everything, full barrel because I know his legs are gone. So this, you watch what's going to happen. If he doesn't, I'll be very, very surprised.
The bravery being shown here is just incredible. Both men step back for just a moment. And this with that jab. Whoa, wait a minute! Márquez is hurt! And down goes Juan Manuel Márquez. And that body shot folded him like an old t-shirt.
Even I'm gonna see that again. Where did that come from?
Well, they're back up, Johnny, but now what do they do to get back into this fight?
What resilience to be down and to be back up again, to get yourself back into fight again, to show your fitness and determination. Maximum respect.
10 seconds here, and I think he knows who's won this round. No surprise there, a unanimous decision.
They've done it before, now they're doing it again, and look what's happened. A unanimous decision. What a way, what tactics, what a game plan. But what a result.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 12 rounds of boxing, here is your winner by unanimous decision and the new IBF champion, the Old Dog.
Ooh.